unfortunately, that lack of sense of self starts creating that acute phase of suicidality, or what we term the lack of location and orientation within your life story. So this is when things start getting a little sketchy. So we took away the character, we took away the setting, and we took away the script. What do you have left? You have an individual that feels like they're in a human suit with emotions that they cannot understand, with a narrator that they don't identify with. And probably one of, or if not, one of the most dangerous aspect is our emotional or embodied self. And it is that aspect of, I feel okay and I feel safe. And sadly, if I don't have anything to resort to that can validate that, I'm resorting to my most primitive selves. And what do we try to do when we're feeling really zero about these emotions? Bury them really deep. Because at this point, it's the only thing that's in our mind. But the scary thing is, if you take away the emotions, you start to take away some of the significance and implications. So, in the most, or what we call the primal identity or the proto-self, basically somebody's working on their autonomic nervous system. At this point, if you have repressed your emotions for a period of time, you are not able to identify your triggers or even acknowledge the aspect that something is going wrong. Your autonomic nervous system is kind of going to hyperdrive. And now you're just acting as if there is a bear in the room. And you're either going to want to fight or you're going to want to fly away. And because you have removed the script, you've removed the setting, and you remove the character around it, the only thing to fight left is yourself. And in a point and period in time where somebody feels like they have lost full control and life does not make sense, ultimately that solution becomes that escape or the fight through flight, which at times can look very different, whether they're males or females and how they're communicating those things. And most importantly, and what we all see that gives us those creepy little feelings is individuals that aren't just saying the things that we want to hear, but are responding to things as if they were in a completely different place. And those individuals that, maybe like anxiously laughing, even though everything is bad, or, they have this eerie calmness from it. And that's because that would be the reaction formation aspect. And not so much subliminally, but internally, the one part that their brain can grasp is that there's a solution to this. So in some senses, that projection of the all good and all bad gets turned towards suicidality, or the world and what you know it is the all bad, and suicide becomes the aspect of control for it.